In some industries, there are some types of machines that need the operator to work in close proximity, giving rise to potential injury to the operator. For example, in some factories, there are press machines where the operator stands close to the front in order to press the start buttons for press stroke completion. In these situations, we need to consider the operator's safety, as there is a risk to the operator's hands when he or she operates the machine. To safeguard these devices and prevent serious injuries, automation engineers use a control logic called two-hand control. So how does this logic work? Well, to get better understanding of this concept, let's write a control program for the press machine we have here and see how it works. As you can see, this machine has two start switches. The program should be written in such a way that every time these switches are pressed together, the press machine will make a downward stroke. The distance between these two switches must be great enough to prevent the operator from pressing both switches with one hand. Why? Because the purpose of this control method is to keep both of the operator's hands away from the point of operation and to make them active on the start buttons during the downward travel of the machine. Okay, so we have two start push buttons in our program, which are connected to the IOO and IO1 inputs, and we also have an output which is connected to Q4O. We place an open contact for the first switch here and give it the address of IOO. Then, we place a coil at the end of the line for the output and enter the address of Q4O. We want the press to be energized and complete a full cycle of a downward stroke and then a return to the starting position when IOO and IO1 are both pressed. So, speaking of "and," we can put another open contact here and give it the address of IO1. Now, let's test the program to see if it works as expected. Okay, we press the IOO and see that nothing happens at the output. Now we press IO1 and instantaneously the output becomes true. The machine performs a single stroke and returns back to its previous position. So, by using control logic, we have safeguarded the machine so that no one is injured while operating it.